つかの間のジプシー
そこからまと見えてる Tell me tell me
どれだけ僕を救ってくれるの
半島していく声加速して始まりはどこからそれも容赦ない力体を支配してるに伝えたいよ
Darling, darling, アフリカンウェイスタイル何々幕を上げるのさ
何がどうなってあって不思議じゃない振り同じことになって響き出す Come over 綺麗なままあくまで踊ってたいだけ気づいたんだ今は Rolling
止まりたくないんだのに
やばいなってなくなのに
見透かされてんのに
予想よりうねって長い傾向
不確かなものに囲まれてんだね
そこら中に転がってるダジャク
妄想だって思いのほか重要
心に逆らう外れた振る舞い
謝ったのさ引くに引けない要素ほら手に入れた座標を打ち込め
姿を映して危なかったな道は分かれてたんだ
それも遠いところから
全て間違いじゃない悲しみ込んだ
Darling, darling
わざな
じゃないできそうこないだと笑わないでねえいつかのように僕を抱きしめてほしい置いてかないでそばにいたい僕はどうして僕になったんだ痛みを数えて Yeah, yeah, yeah 間違いじゃないよ間違いじゃないボタン一つで生まれ変われたら次はあなたの値が
よりすくじゃもの足りなくなっちゃったし
あり余って笑っちゃうくらい
なんもないなんて言いたってしょうがないし
お手上げでハイファイブ
まだ前で後に続いたって不安ね夢を固め追え逆の街のスーちゃんだと
ただ見ていたいだけなんてのは嘘です
そろそろマイクちょうだいどうせならもう後戻りもできないくらいどうにかさせてまだまだハマってるみたいなまるで恋してるみたい好きになっちゃってってさならこのまま君を連れて望むならどこまでも会いたいわ星があってばかりで結構もし叶うならこの先の世界を知りたいラビタビちょっとだけなら無茶だってしたいたいし
この世のすべて奪っちゃうくらい
とはいえ片手だかじゃどうしようも
Hello!
晴れて
Hi, everybody! Let me turn this down. I love this song so much. It's so good. It's so good to see you all. Hello over there on YouTube. That's anyone that's commented so far. It's very good to see you. G-Bob and Spike. Welcome, welcome. For some reason, it's breaking a little bit for me. But I think that's everyone that's commented so far. So, yeah. Hi, it's good to see you. We're so close to 100 followers on Twitch. I'm so excited. It makes me super happy and honored that I already have this many followers. So thank you so much for being here on both YouTube and Twitch. It really means a lot to me. You're supporting me as a small creator. My little dream. This fire that I'm keeping warm. So yeah, so today I'm gonna go back and look at all the animatics I've ever made. I'm gonna start with all my lore ones, and just talk about my lore up to now, to the best of my ability. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go pretty in depth here. I'm gonna say, there's some things I'm not gonna just tell you, but, you guys have figured out most of it anyway, so I just wanted to, go back and look at everything since, I've been streaming for a good while, and I was just curious and thinking about it, and I've been reminiscing lately, so I thought it would be lots of fun. So that's what I've got to do today. Kill Bonnie. I like this song. Okay, anyway, let's go over. Okay, I'm gonna get too caught up in that song if I let it keep going. Okay, let's do that. Can I? Maybe I could be super mini over here so that you could see. Oh, I'm, gone. Hold on. How about like there? What do you think? Is that good? Maybe my hair might be in the way. Hold on. Buns? This could be better. I'll leave it like this for now, I guess. I'll see how much I'm blocking the view. Hi, Krez, and hi, Les Buccia. Buccia, is that how you say that? I just went to Italy, and that looks like a very Italian word. But it's good to meet you. If it's your first time here, my name is Epic Mochizuki. And I still need, you know, I'm working on my introduction still, but I'm a bloody VTuber. I bleed from the mouth, and I'm actually gonna go in depth today about why I bleed from the mouth, because it has a lot to do with my lore. And we're gonna look at my lore videos today. But yeah, let me know if you pronounce your name differently. Is it Bucha? Bucha? It's good to meet you. But yes, so this is the first, you know, animatic I ever made. This video is heavily inspired by a different video, this one, literally. Because I like, it was my first time making an animatic video, so I was very heavily, like, inspired by this one. Let's see. See, I bet you can tell. So now let's watch mine and see if you can see the similarities. I'll let it play and then I'll comment at the end. I just realized you can't hear it, can you? Man, you can't hear it, can you? I bet you can't. 1 second. I will fix this. Sorry, there's scuff all the time. That's how I operate. Let's see. Nope, you still can't hear. Why can't you hear? Why can't you hear? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And also, where's my chat? Oh, it's buried. Okay. Wait, you did? You heard it? Really? Oh, you're probably hearing it through my headphones, though. Un momento. Por favor. Oh, wait, I think I figured it out. Yeah, I got it. I got it, you guys. Don't even trip, dog. Don't even trip. Hold on. Let me make it big and pretty like it was before. That's, you know, there we go. I did it. Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's try again.
How long did you think we could make it? How far did you think we could take it? We couldn't be bothered, we didn't have time to think so far ahead. How long did you think we could make it? How far did you think we could take it? How bad did we want it and good did it feel? Driving fast until we crashed into each other's arms. Keep that feel down, take our hearts. That feel down, take our hearts. Keep that feel down, take our hearts. That feel down, take our hearts. Keep that feel down, take our hearts. That feel down, take our hearts. Keep that feel down, take our hearts. Until we crashed into each other's arms.
It literally, like, there's maybe 1 second left. But, so, as you can tell, I used to look very different. Like this. This was my 2.0 design. I did have a 1.0 before this, believe it or not. With a bow on the back of my head. Maybe I'll show you later if you want. I did. Everything you see today, I did myself, and it will get marginally better. But yes, so this animatic essentially, you people don't believe me, but okay, first of all, for anyone that's completely new to my lore, my name is Epic. It used to be, you know, my username at least used to be Epic New Moon, but everyone always just calls me Epic, or people called me Moon, but you can call me Epic or Mochi now. Yeah, I know, right, Chris? But this right here, all three of them together are called Sipe, which is epic backwards, just because that's what I called them when I was younger, because I didn't know what else to call them. So I called them Sipe. But over time I learned that each of them have names. This one in the middle is Fragment. She's streamed on my channel before, much to my chagrin. And on the left here, this is Chaos. It's spelled C-A-O-S, and this is Deva, like devastation, but like the beginning of the word. That's what they call themselves. They each have like special abilities, kind of, but mostly these two back here are just kind of like, I don't really know what they are, but I'm pretty sure they're demons. And Fragment is a piece of me. We were one person in the past, like together both of us made one person, but that person like made we'll get there. But basically we are two halves of what used to be the same whole. And this video is depicting what was happening right after we split, essentially. She was tormenting me, and most of you don't believe me. But she was. You can see in this video. I mean, I guess I made it, so I don't know if you want to believe me or not. But she was. She, all the time, she would be telling me I wasn't good enough. That, like she said horrible things to me. And, like, she would possess my friends and make them say terrible things to me. She would possess me and make me say terrible things to my friends. The thing is, I'm pretty sure... You know, I actually don't know if she did possess my friends. It might have been hallucinations. I'm still trying to figure that out. But that hasn't happened in a long time. She still possesses me sometimes, but she doesn't possess anyone else. But her signature thing is like bleeding black from the eyes. So whenever you see that, that's like her doing. With my brother too. It's the same thing. That's always her. That's her. But she was torturing me because she didn't like that we had split, and she was mad at me for being the way that I am. For my purpose. We both have different roles, okay? When we split, it was for a reason, and we were both supposed to have our own roles, and she didn't like her role, so she started attacking me for it. That's what this is, okay? Most of you still don't believe me that I'm the good guy, and she's always been the bad guy. But for some reason, she like reformed or whatever. I don't believe her. And she's the reason I bleed from the mouth also. She makes the blood worse when she's more angry, or at least she used to. But she's never let it go because she wants me to know that my words are poison, and every word that I speak is wrong, basically, because I should be combined with her, and then I'll be healthy again. That's her whole idea, I think. Hi, Legion, you came into me ranting. But it's good to see you. I don't think you can color in the line. You can if you try. I believe in you. I mean, this was after I'd been drawing for a good while already, and I used a lot of reference for this animatic. I've been an artist for over a decade, I think. Longer, definitely longer. But you'll watch my art style change drastically as we continue watching these. So let's just go to the next one. The next one was a sequel to this one. So, I don't know what's happening. So what's happening is we're talking about my lore today. These are all animatics that I have made about my own lore, and I'm telling you the most I can about it. It is sort of an ARG, but by that I always mean that you can just go back and watch the videos and try to figure out what's happening for yourself. But I'm explaining what I've given you up to this point, mostly. I'm not going to give you every bit of information, but I'm just going through all the animatics I've made just to look back on all the memories. Because when was this made? God, 5 years ago. I've been doing this for a long time. But yeah, this was my old design. This is my 2.0 actually. The form you see me in the corner of your screen right now is actually my 4.0, believe it or not. But I called it my quote-unquote 2.0 because it's my 2.0 VTuber persona. Because I was never a VTuber in blue at all. Dysgraphia. What does that mean? I mean, based on the word and how it's built, it probably means... Because dyslexia is like a difficulty reading, so dysgraphia is a difficulty drawing, maybe? That's my best guess. But basically, this is a sequel to the original. She's still torturing me. Fragment, I think, likes to see this animatic in a different way, because whenever she talks about it, she's always like, oh, well, look. Well, she was right about this part, because look, that's who we were before we split in two. This person is what Fragment and I looked like and were before we split in half. As you can see, it's sort of bluish on this side and reddish on this side. And that's because those demons are the ones that pulled us apart. But her mouth is almost always sewn shut, as my little ode to the fact that she can't tell us what happened. I think neither Fragment nor I remember every part of the story, but we kind of refuse to combine our stories until the other one does what we want. So it's pretty much useless. But yeah, we used to wear this damn blue hoodie all the time. I don't think I have it anymore, but that's why I gave her that. But yeah, about this part's also, oh yeah, but but yeah, so essentially whenever I see Fragment, I'm basically reminded of the person we used to be, is what that symbolized when I drew it. But it's not quite that way anymore, because I want to be my own person now. It was a lot of pressure in the past, but I've grown into the role. This part, these two can also possess me. Yeah, as you can see, their influence, whenever they're kind of like nearby, like around me at least, Deva always makes me just start crying, and Chaos makes the blood worse. So the two of them, and they always have like one attitude. Deva is always like sobbing and saying terrible things like, oh, you'll never be enough, you're worthless, oh, what's wrong with you? And Chaos is like, you fucked everything up, what's the matter with you? Oh, you're the worst person. Like, she's always screaming. The two of them have like a weird little dynamic going on. I don't know, man, but they're horrible. And I don't really know why Fragment hangs out around them all the time, but I say all the better for it. I'm pretty sure that she kind of got stuck with them, but then ended up like, just basically, she never really talks to them from what I've seen, but maybe they do hang out. I don't know what their deal is. That's not in my wheelhouse. But yeah, a lot of this video is about their influence, as well as Fragment's influence controlling me. My brother as well. I think he's got his own demons. I don't know much about it though. And then this scream that you heard at the end was an actual scream that I recorded. That's me screaming. Obviously the flickering back and forth is because I couldn't really figure out, you know, sometimes it was hard to tell the difference between me and her when she would possess me. It was really freaky. Like this part. Yeah, I couldn't, it was driving me crazy, which is why I made this animatic in the first place. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Oh, in this one I sang. I'm singing the music in the background, so enjoy.
The clock stopped ticking forever ago. How long have I been up? I don't know. I can't get a grip, but I can't let go. There wasn't anything to hold on to though. Why can't I see? Why can't I see all the colors that you see? Please can I be colorful and free? What the hell's going on? Can someone tell me please? Why I'm switching faster than the channels on TV? I'm black, then I'm white, though something isn't right. My enemy's invisible, I don't know how to fight. The triple
So this animatic again is, you know, I was still struggling to figure out who I was after the split. And Fragment was still torturing me at this point. She's smiling the whole time. She just continuously reminded me of what was going on in the past and reminded me that I should not be in existence without combining with her again or whatever. She just didn't want to be here. So she's saying, why can't I be colorful like you? It's because because I deliberately, mind you, left her behind so that I could go to the colorful world, you know, the normal world, and she has to stay in the void because she has a role to play. But she doesn't like it. So she starts attacking me. That's what's going on here. But yeah, I hope you like my singing in that one. We can move on to the next one then. Hi, Ink. It's good to see you. Welcome. Was that scream you had to work around at college? Yes, I nodded when you said that. But yes, absolutely. That actually was a corpse party scream, believe it or not, that I stole. And I used it in my own video. This one was a bigger lore drop. So this video I made while on vacation in like 3 days. I like brought my little laptop and I was like, I want to do a bigger lore drop, so I made this video. So, you know, it starts out with them in the background, but let's see. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here, at least in, you know, my world here, of Fragment causing me to bleed more heavily from the mouth. There's still so much fear in these videos. Yeah, she, like, a lot of times when she would possess me, this black stuff, I don't know what it is still. I don't know if she does either, but it tastes like oil and nothingness. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it is matter, and it just comes out of your eyes and your mouth and it just sucks. It sucks a lot, okay? And whenever she's like around me or possessing me, it could come out of my mouth or eyes, and then I have to deal with it. I don't know. That should be her deal. I already have to deal with my blood because of her, so I don't know. But I'm not entirely sure about her side, at least for the most part. Possessing me and my brother, yes. Oh yeah, this part though. It shows them coming up behind her like this, and looking at her. And this was the first indication I ever gave that they're not like working as a team, because they're not. These two are the demons that split us apart. I think in the end, they're not actually on her side. They're just kind of there to watch what they created unfold between her and I. So that's kind of what's going on there. They're not like working for her. They're not. She's kind of working for them, if anything. And then at the end here, I think this is the first time that I ever actually hinted that we did indeed split from this person. Because in Echo, hold on. There's this part. This is the first indication I gave that we split, but it was more deliberate in Echo, if that makes sense. Also, I meant to say, these colored hearts, I'm sure you guys see me, especially if you're in my Discord server, use all sorts of colored hearts. And every different color heart emoji that I use means something different to me. It's at the very least it used to be how I expressed how I was feeling at any given moment by using different heart emojis, because I wasn't a full person yet. We had just split in half, and I was still figuring out I was sorting out my own feelings and discovering what I had left and what I didn't. And I couldn't really figure out my emotions very well or how to express them to people. So I used a lot of different heart emojis, a lot of different colored heart emojis to help me figure out how I was feeling, you know? But the white one has always been me, and the black one has always been Fragment. I'm sure you guys know that much at least. But the gold one has always represented this past version of ourselves as well, or at least that we're, you know, probably not feeling great if you ever see that one. But every other color also means something, so keep an eye out. Maybe one day I'll share with you my my heart journal, like, because I know the meanings of all the different hearts. I wonder if you know the meanings of any extra ones as well. Dev and Chaos are working for you. For me? Oh, hell no. They hate me. Like I said earlier, they make me cry and bleed from the mouth all the time. They don't like either of us. Neither of us work for them. They're the ones that split us apart. I don't remember all the exact reasons of why they split us apart in the first place, but they did. They're the ones that did it. They don't work for me. They split you in the... yeah, they did. But, like... Fragment and I are in a similar situation. Like, we were split in half and kind of thrown down and told to go, you know? I didn't know you had more than just the white and black hearts. I do. I have a meaning for, like, every single heart emoji, except for, like, the newest ones, maybe. Ironically, I don't have a meaning for the pure, like, just the regular pink heart yet, because it's actually pretty new. Okay, well... let's watch the next one. They split you, you want to be split. That's directly helpful. I guess, but, like, if you use that logic, Fragment wanted to be split too. Because we both, I mean, we were part of the same person that chose to be split, right? Hi, Honey and Flicker, welcome. It's good to see you. We're talking about my lore today. We're going through all the animatics I've ever made about it, and I'm kind of running you through them, at least for the most part. I'm not telling you everything. But yeah, let's watch the next one. This is Error. This video is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, lore-centric, lore-important videos I've ever made in regards to my lore, so.
On a distant day, empty, tender light, it shone warmly, flooding all the sky with its color. Tell me exactly what is the choice you made. Tears fill my eyes as I lie in wait. The consciousness that floats on by slowly starts to leave, and I blur away completely to nothing. Tell me exactly what you're comparing to. It's sad, but I can't recall it's you. When will this life go cold and mute? Tell me, am I still the same? Nothing left of me remains. Even so, I wanna keep on breathing. I'm breathing. Hey, tell me, am I just dreaming? Is this time the last we are meeting? My words are silent yet weeping.
So this video has a lot in it. I'll come back later. No worries, Butcha. Thank you for being here. And I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Does Fragment see color at all? I don't know. You would have to ask her that, but I would assume so. Yeah, so, you know, that's the person we used to be. It's hard to talk about because the thing is, I call her Epic as well, but I usually use, like, all lowercase, but when I talk about myself, I use, like, an uppercase E for Epic, because I I don't know. I don't remember what our name used to be anymore. No matter how sad that is. Maybe it was Epic. Who knows? But yeah, obviously, okay, so this whole first part is very metaphorical because obviously there wasn't a person until we split. But I used the metaphor of like Chaos guiding her hand and Deva guiding her, sight and brain, because I do feel like she was manipulated by the demons in a way. I don't know if she made the decision or if the demons manipulated her into doing it. But but yeah, this person didn't exist until the actual split, which happens here.
What is the choice?
And as soon as the split is made, Epic me is immediately the aggressor, and Deva and Chaos have gone to, hurt Fragment.
You made tears fill my eyes as I lie in wait. The consciousness.
This is exactly what happened. Because we were split for a reason. So I left her immediately because that was my job. I was given this task to abandon her. And it's what she should have dealt with because I had my role and she had hers. So we should have, stayed that way. And by the way, this is my 1.0. Because the bow is on the back of my head.
And I blur away completely.
This is also Fragments 1.0. We basically looked exactly the same, more or less. But yeah, there they are. I don't know. I really don't know about their emotions at all. I don't know what they're really like. Legendary could work. Epic plus the friend. We don't have an avenue to ask her questions. Yeah, not anymore. You had your chance for a while, I guess. Sheesh. Sorry. Some of my hair just fell out. It's because I'm stressed. But yeah, she was left behind. She did have that little spade thing going on. But yeah, again, we were both confused, okay? We both had our roles to play. I slipped more easily into mine by abandoning her because that's what I felt I had to do. But then over here, it still depicts my inability to move on. I also wanted to go back to the way things were for a while. But then I realized that it couldn't really go back to the way it was because of the purpose I was given that I can't talk about. But that's why I don't want to recombine, was because we split for a reason. So why would we recombine if we split for a reason in the first place? If we recombine, we're just going to realize that we need to be separated again because we were separated for a reason. Because, even if she was manipulated, she still made the choice, right? But this, the hard thing here depicts that it was a clean break for her, but not for me. I still have a lot of these lingering emotions and feelings that I don't know what to do with. And I don't think that we can recombine, or else I know that this whole part of the heart is going to be black again. And that's a problem. Fragment doesn't know the reason you split, and you don't tell us. But you tell us you don't know if the decision was manipulative. Yes, exactly. That's exactly correct. What was the purpose of your separation? I don't fully remember the reason. I don't think Fragment does either. We both do have pieces, though. We both have pieces of information. But I refuse to give mine away until... Well, no, I just don't want to. There's no point in it. It's our business, and she needs to come to me with that business. Ironically, though, this figure that you see here was basically Fragment saying we need to recombine. That's what this is. But do you notice something? Do you notice something interesting here? That's my design right now, basically. It's at least extremely close. And that is because I have chosen this as my path. I've chosen that my path is not to recombine, but to become my own whole person by myself. And I think that that's the right decision for me because I do think that we split in the first place for a reason. I do think that if we recombine, especially at this point, they're going to make like a glob of an individual that's just a mishmash of hate and guilt, and there are just going to be so many negative emotions that I just can't handle. So that's why I'm saying no. But this was the first video where Fragment deliberately comes off as wanting to recombine with me. Because up until this point, there were only videos with Fragment being the bad guy. So around now is when she started to be like, truce, let's recombine. But why would I say yes to that if she's been torturing me this whole time? Right? Big relatable, exactly. Exactly. You understand. Okay, let's keep going.
Now I know what's real, what's fake. Rather sleep than stay awake.
So this video was actually a pretty big vent for me. Yeah, I didn't even put anything in the description. But I went through a rough time in my life after we had separated. Like, something bad happened. And there was one point where I did just fully give her control of my body. We didn't recombine, but she did possess me pretty frequently in order to help me cope with that situation, I believe. So a lot of that is pretty blurry, but Deva and Chaos had a big hand in making me pretty miserable as well. So Fragment actually did help me a little bit during this time, which is why this scene played, because she's actively possessing me to take on some of the pain for me. Which, if we ever do recombine, that's probably the first step in making it happen, is just letting her possess me, but trying to figure out a way where we can do it. I don't even know how we would recombine unless we get Deva and Chaos to fucking do something about it. But who cares? Because it's not gonna happen. So you only know why they split, if only vaguely. We don't understand it. Hence you think it's possible you were manipulated. I don't know. I really don't know all the details, but yeah. Mouth of Chaos, Eyes of Devastation. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's a full version, so let's just watch the whole version. So, Fragment made this video. But it's fairly accurate. I mean, especially after what I've done recently. I started streaming and she got upset about it because she saw that I had stopped moping around, essentially. That's because the rest of these videos are about me moping around and going through a really rough time. And then I finally find streaming and I'm able to pull out of that because I'm talking with you guys up here. See, you're part of it. You're in the video. Look, Mom, there I am. But, like, she, you know, wasn't having a good time because she was like, damn it. Well, now Epic is doing well and can't mope around and think about us splitting up anymore. So now I'm all alone again, and I have to remind her who's in charge. I'm pretty sure that's what was going through her head, huh? So she started, like, making things worse for me. She manipulated my debut. She made me bleed more from the mouth. She started, like, messing up my electronics and stuff. She's causing scuff on my streams all the time. She still is. I'm convinced. But it used to be way worse. So I, at least at this point when this video was made, I was trying really hard to keep her, you know, back. Keep her in the void. Because there's some amount of control I have with her ability to possess me. It's not much. But I am somewhat able to, like, pull it back, just a little bit. I could like put a wall a little bit and prevent her from possessing me or coming out here, cuz we both live in that void. We call it the in between. But she like lives there, and I'm like, in the real world most of the time. I don't know if she can fully like apparate out here. I've seen it a couple times, but I don't think anyone else has, so it could just be for me. She supported you in the moment you could your band. Hey, you said that so rudely. That is not what happened at all. The thing is, we came together for that small amount of time, but that never meant that we were close to each other or that we were friends or helping each other. The thing is, like, that time was really, really hard for me. And if I had hurt or destroyed myself, that would have applied to her too. So she could have been protecting me for her own sake as well. It could have been for her own sake. So it wasn't completely selfish of me to then go look for some method to make myself happy again. And it's not like I don't know if she wants me to be miserable forever. She just wants me to be thinking about the fact that we are split apart. But I think that with this video, she's trying to say that she thinks that I took streaming as like a form of ignorance, which is not true. I'm bleeding from the mouth. Of course I'm going to be remembering that because I'm constantly being reminded of it. I'm getting so heated about this. So you should calm down. But yeah, to give her credit, this animatic is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. But she's the one that's lying. Okay, this is pretty much lore central as well. Although this was made very quickly. I think this is the first video that deliberately shows that Deva and Chaos were the ones that split us apart. I'm seeing that despite you abandoning her and despite her hating you, she allowed you to shelter yourself as she took the mental burden. I have plenty of mental burden. I am the one that's constantly bleeding from the mouth, being reminded of her. She is still torturing me. At this very moment, she is exerting energy to make me bleed from the mouth so that I can remember what I've done. What we've done. We were the same person. We both made the decision to split. And now we're both confused as to why, but I've accepted it, and she hasn't. She's the one that hasn't accepted the choice we've made. She needs to move on. That's the situation. The moment you don't need to shelter yourself, you cast her back into the void. Hey. Listen, easy there. Okay. Listen. We're different people, and that's really the end of the story. I genuinely believe we split in half. We were created into two new, different individuals. Even if we only had like half a personality, half of a person inside of us, and even if we still do, I was able to develop myself and evolve into someone that can be my own person and have my own life, have my own community, and my own way of doing things. And yet she has chosen instead to completely hyperfixate on me and going back to the way things were. That's how I used to be. But I realized that it's impossible to do that. There's no way to go back to the way that things were. And the way things were was a situation that made us split in the first place. So if we go back to being together, who's to say we won't just want to split ourselves in half again once we remember why we did it in the first place? Right? Why can't you guys just see my point of view? She was horrible to me too. It's a terrible idea all around. All around. She's trapped in the in-between with nothing to do and nobody to talk to. There's nothing to move on to. Well, then she should figure out a solution to that. To figure out how to come out here more, to figure out how to manifest in the real world herself. Because then she can make her own individual life. And the void changes all the time. They're like, I feel like it's Amazing Digital Circus vibes, kind of. Like, it's kind of changing all the time. But maybe there are some NPCs in there she could talk to. There are animals in there. Instead, she chooses to just watch me all the time. And, like, lay back in bed and be lazy. Having incompatible opinions on it happens. Every piece needs to grow from there on. Because you can't turn the clock. Exactly. Because we can't go back. being manipulated by two demons. Well, not me, not anymore. I don't know if they're still manipulating her. That's a different story. I don't know if they're still talking to her. I don't know if they do talk still. But they do say pretty awful things. So if they are still whispering in her ear, then that might be a problem. But I don't know how I would help. I don't want to help her. She has done horrible things to me. All she has is you, and the moment she has anything, you abandoned her. Well, I hold a grudge against her too. She never, like, really apologized for everything she did. She may have said sorry once or twice, but we both still harbor a lot of anger with each other. I know that there's still a lot of guilt and anger inside of her, okay? Chaos is red around your eyes. Hey, that's just eyeliner because I'm beautiful. How much of the scuff is her versus you? I have no idea. It's probably you know, I definitely am not perfect. But some of it is definitely her. Okay, let's watch this video. This is all conjecture on my part, by the way. So this video is the first time I kind of laid it out. But again, a lot of this was guessing because I don't specifically remember a lot of things, but something happened that made us, you know, want to hold this ceremony and call on Chaos and Deva, and they answered and split us in half. Fragment makes me bleed from the mouth even though I'm having a great time just being me. Yeah. And I tried to chain her here, but she found a way out is what the end of this means. She found a way out. I think I posted this right before... Yeah, I posted this right before my debut because she found a way out. And then she went and crashed my debut as well. Hi, Legion. Welcome. And hi, Buchan. Welcome back. Devil looks like Alice. Yeah, she does. I've always kind of thought that too. But I don't want to, like, have a conversation with her. She freaks me out. But yeah. This is part of the lore. Drama queen! She's a good singer. So I think that these lyrics are likely meaningful. I don't know exactly where she's coming from. But in my evolution, this is right before my 2.0 debut, I believe. In my evolution to my 2.0, I have been like gaining more memories and remembering something. So maybe it's been taken away from hers. That would be quite an interesting thing to explore. Keeping parts of yourself locked tends to backfire, but learning to accept life as two beings is necessary. Maybe has, but you're also whole as well. Exactly. Exactly. I don't want anything to do with her, though, so I wish that she would just go off somewhere and haunt someone else. I don't really know what she is, because the thing is, I chose to evolve and look like this, but she's choosing not to. I think she's choosing to remain the way that she is, which I find interesting. I think that if she wants to move on, then she would evolve as well. But I think that she's instead choosing to like sit back in the void and forget and hole up. That's what this video is telling me, because she's saying she's forgetting things and that I'm pulling it out of her, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Fragment. Oh well. This was right before my 2.0 debut. That's me! That's me!
Do you remember?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What was it again? Oh yeah.
Maria, say do you remember? Maria, dancing in September. Maria, never was a cloudy day. Badu, 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 badu.
Yeah, so this didn't have much to do with like actual lore drops, but the fact that I'm evolving is part of the lore. The fact that I chose to evolve into this new form is part of the lore. Especially in conjunction with the video that Fragment had posted right before that. It's meant to signify that I chose to change and she instead chose to retreat. And also, in evolving, I definitely did build another wall so she can't reach the outside as easily. That is definitely part of it. But I don't know. It still has a lot to do with her own choice. This is an ugly frame to stop on. That's so silly. It's like you take a picture of a dog like when they're not prepared. Cold dark hellscape. Hey, the in-between is not a cold dark hellscape. It changes every day. It can be colorful. It could be like filled with candy. It could be a jungle. It could be, you know, a village. I don't know. It could be all sorts of things and can't form a body. How will she evolve if she forgets how every few days? Because she chose that. She's choosing to forget. I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. I have no idea. I don't know how she would form a body, though. I don't know what the in-between is. There's still a lot that we have to uncover. But that is if we want to. And I honestly, I'm living my best life right now. I'm doing great. She's got to figure out how she can live her best life, or she's just going to rot away in there. I want to stop possessing you. You keep blocking your ways out. Cause possessing me is the wrong answer. She's gotta learn the hard way, you know? You know, it's like, how do I say this? I don't know. It's like tough love, right? I'm putting the wall up so that she can figure out her own way around it without possessing me. Right? A step at a time, really. Yeah. I'm glad you liked the vibe. Yeah, we can look at my other shorts after this, too. So I just wanted to make this as, you know, to say what's happening. First of all. Yeah, so I finally gained my confidence. I evolved. And it ended up with Fragment getting this wall put up. So she needs to figure out a different way to come out here. A way to make her own life without taking mine and the world that I've built for my community and my viewers. I'm trying to be good to her, okay? I'm trying to make her find her own way of getting what she wants instead of taking what is mine, because that's all she's done for our whole lives, at least while split, you know? But I also like reminisced on the rest of the times that I've been trying to block her. In 2025, I have this like delete key because that's like me trying to, I don't know. I know I was really petty in this form as well, and then in this form there's mostly fear, because, you know, in the earlier animatics all you really could see was like fear, and I have this eraser. But yeah, I was really just trying to fully get rid of her at this point. And also at this point. But now, see, I have a smoking finger gun, but that's not gonna delete her. Am I right? So it's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. There's an incoming ad for people on Twitch, so I'll just talk until it's over, and then we can go into other animatics. But those are all of my lore videos. There's definitely some things I didn't say. There's definitely a lot of things not only left up in the air, but things that me and Fragment still have to figure out, not as a team. But I don't know why the in-between exists. I still don't know exactly what Deva and Chaos are. I don't know really exactly why we split in the first place. I know a couple reasons. But not like, I don't know if they would be big enough to make us want to split in the first place, you know? I think, I don't know. Generally, I've said my opinions. I believe that Fragment has been really terrible to me and that I deserve an apology at least. You know, maybe she also deserves an apology from me, but I don't think that it matters. I don't think it matters, because I think the more that we apologize to each other, the more we like dote on each other and get close to each other, the more likely it is that we're going to combine again, which I don't want to happen because we split for a reason. And even if I don't know exactly what that reason is, I'm upholding one of the other reasons that we split, because I know at least one or two of them. And one of the reasons that we split is the reason that I don't want to recombine, because we have our roles. And hers is very different from mine, and I'm fulfilling mine. So she really needs to get her own life and figure out how to navigate it without butting into mine and making my life harder or sadder, or making the people I love turn against me, because that's all she's ever done as long as I've known her, and she still hasn't changed. She's still taking things from me that I care about. She's still manipulating the people around me to hate me. That's what she's doing to you right now. You don't like me. You don't trust me because of her. That's exactly what she's always been doing, and she's still doing it. So, of course I don't want to recombine with someone like that, because she's never respected the life that I've wanted, the life I've built, the person I want to be. So yeah. If her only way to get out of the in-between is you, she'll never get out. You won't let her. You think you're helping, but you're blocking the only exit. Well, that's exactly it. We don't know it's the only exit because we've never tried. Because she thinks the only way to get out is through me. But she refuses to even try anything else because she thinks that the only way for things to get better is for us to recombine. But I disagree. I don't think it will be better. I think it will be worse, or even worse, we'll end up traumatizing each other by recombining and then ending up splitting again. Do you hate her? That's the question that I didn't want to get. The thing is, I don't hate Fragment. I really don't. I dislike her for everything she's done to me, and I feel that I deserve a better apology than she's given me. But I also know that I've been bad to her. And that's exactly the thing. I don't think we're healthy for each other. I don't think that we have a good relationship. I don't think that even if we got along, I just don't think our attitudes match. I think that they clash too much, and that we would end up in a big fight, or, you know, like attacking each other over nothing. I just don't think that we're a good match, basically, as friends or people. And that's one of the reasons I don't want to recombine. Not because I hate her, because I don't. She's fine now. I used to hate her because she was awful, but she's improved, and I'm proud of her for that. But I don't trust her. I still don't trust her. I still think that she's like up to something all the time. I still think that if she could, I fully believe that she would take my place and pretend to be me and not tell anyone and just take my life. I fully believe that she would if she could, if I let her do that. So I don't trust her and I don't like her, but I don't hate her. It used to be like that about Flickr, but we have found peace in our own roles. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, and yes, I feel like it's also very important that I say I'm not in a system as well, because I do know about DID. I have a friend with DID, and this is nothing like that. This is very literal. Fragment and I, lore-wise, were literally one person that was actually pulled in half, and then all of this happened. And instead of like system switching out, it is actual possession. Possession. But that's the thing, I don't know what Fragment is. I don't know if she's half of a person or if she's just like leftover emotions, or but I don't know. I know that I was half of a person, that I didn't have everything inside of me anymore, and I'm sure she's the same way, so it's difficult. She famously has resting sad face and you smile like a madman. I do. I love to smile. I didn't trust her when you were the only point of view. Well, it's complicated. That's the thing about this whole thing, isn't it? It's all very complicated. But I mean, it's still part of you, no? I don't think that Fragment is part of me. That's the whole, she's not part of me because we were torn apart. But yeah, that's the dealio with us. Okay, well, do you guys want to see some, like, the rest of my animatics now? Let's just go make fun of them. Why not? I've talked about my lore enough. Okay. If you're a half human and Fragment is what's left, she's probably half human too. That's what I think too, but I don't know if man, how do I put this? She's half human, but I don't know if all of her is human, because she can possess me and she can't manifest out here. So I don't know. I mean, I think she can manifest, but other people say they can't really see her. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't care that much. But if I ever did care, I could test it out with Len, I'm sure. Who gave you the purpose? Keep talking about a purpose. Oh, my purpose? Well, when we split in half, I knew what I was supposed to do. You know? Like, when we split in half, I knew, like, a reason why. I don't know, like, completely why we split in half, but I knew as much as I needed to know in order to fulfill my reason for splitting in half, if that makes sense. I can't talk about it. Fragment still won't let me talk about even everything because she wants me to tell her first so that we can work it out, but I'm not going to. But I guess in that sense, I gave it to me, or the old me did, because when I split, I knew what I was meant for. But yeah, so this animatic was for a story game that a friend of ours made, and like it's basically D&D, but like instead of all the races and classes and stuff, it's just a game. Like you're just in the game, and there are like maybe 6 dice rolls you make every now and then. But yeah, whenever we died, we would be able to start over. So I made this animatic with the idea of like, oh, what if we went on a killer rampage and then just killed each other to start over, because we could do that. So that's why I made this. This has nothing to do with my lore.
Wait, what is going on here? I'm a little out of sorts, contemplating philosophies and things that scare me. Why try to let go? I've been feeling love for the rhyme, loving change. So take a good look, this is me. This is what I've come to be.
This is what I've come to be. Look away, cause we forgot the apathy that's tied in us. Hearing now our every thought. Everything is show and tell.
I thought that one was quite fun to make. It's just like restart again. But yeah, this whole part was a reference to when we were playing the game once, and it's basically like Werewolf, where or Your Turn to Die, if anyone's played that game, where like everyone gets a role, and the game was called Burn the Witch, and anyone who got the witch role can like well, the witch, you have to find it's like Danganronpa also, you have to like find the blackened, but the witch didn't actually do anything. Everyone just gets a randomized role, and you have to find the witch and like execute them, and if you don't, then everyone else dies. But I got the black cat role, and I had no idea how to use it, which is what this was. I was like trying so hard to figure it out, and I couldn't. But yeah, anyway, those are good times. Yeah, Edgy Boyle Jaden made that whole game and concept, and we were the players. It was like his D&D story. It was really good. It was really good. Lots of fun. And I'm hella curious. Having clear role and path you must follow sure helps with building identity. Yes, which I have. Exactly.
This one is for my adoring fans in the back. This is real, this is me, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, you know, he just sent me that audio and I animated it. That was forever ago, but it was good. Oh, this is for that same story game. The same exact one. But from the perspective of the blonde character. I'm really proud of this animatic. It's one of my favorites I've ever made. So this is a bad end that we got. Like we had to replay the whole thing, but yeah, like again, like I said, it was like a Burn the Witch game, and he had a role, but he lied about it. Because this little kid had the witch. And you can like swap this role with someone else so that they're the ones that have to die, but it was really confusing and really sad. But yeah, I don't think this actually happened where he murdered the character Epic in the game, but he did end up blowing up the building, which is what this is. But yeah, it was a really fun times. Edits are good. Thank you. I drew all of this and edited it myself, and I'm really proud of it. So thank you. Luca Bad Hatter. Whoa, no, that's a totally different game. But yeah. Oh, okay. This one is about a story game that I run. I am the DM for it. The pink character that you'll see is mine, and then the other character was another friend of mine playing the being one of my players in the game. But the pink character is like the mastermind of the whole thing. So he's really evil. But she kind of fell for him, which is a problem. But I really like him. He's one of my favorite characters I've ever made.
Running home, I laugh alone. At least I stole the show. Trying to make one of those stupid shit. Gotta end it. I'm a hypocrite. I like a woman in the beat. I'm a side of it. I'm a psycho. Loving it. Trying to make one of those stupid shit. Gotta end it. I'm a hypocrite. I like a woman in the beat. I'm a side of it. I'm a psycho. Loving it.
Yeah, he really likes apples and smiley faces. He's a freaky guy. He's a weirdo. Oh, this This was the and the character looked like Luca. I specified Mad Hatter to make sure. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I guess they do look a bit similar. This video was the YouTube announcement of my 2.0 design, or I guess 3.0 at that point, of the pink design. Fragment wasn't very pleased with this video when I put it out. She got really mad at me because I drew all of this. Because I was like, oh, she's tormenting me. I'm just gonna do this silly doodle to show that both of us have, like, you know, upgraded our outfits. And she got pissed off. But it's good, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm gonna watch it again. It's a great video. Yeah, that's a good video. Okay, this villain animatic is also, it's about the sister of the mastermind guy from my story that I was talking about. She also has pink eyes. They're related, but she is actually way more evil than him.
We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side. Oh,
Her name is Sarah, and the boy's name is Elliot.
어떤 것은 검은색, 어떤 것은 하얀색, 색안경을 끼고 보면 어떡해. 넌 착한 사람이고 걔 나쁜 사람이고
These are all the pro tags.
재미없는 너의 세상은 햇빛. So many shades of gray. Oh, 어떻게
These are all the characters. You'll see Elliot in a second too.
Oh,
There he is.
fades away. 아무도 나를 좋아하지 마. Because I'm a villain. 왜 아닐 거라 생각해. 아주 못돼 먹은 작은 악마 같은 나인 걸 몰라. You're a villain. 왜 아닐 거라 생각해. 미처 몰랐던 악마가 아니야. 내 숨쉬고 있어. I'm killing someone. Maybe you're killing someone. Maybe I'm killing you. Maybe you're killing me. Maybe we all pretend to be the heroes on the good side. But what if we're the villains on the other? We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side.
Yeah, so the thing is, I still haven't revealed everything about this story because it got shut down because some players had to drop out, and now we're gonna, like, restart the entire series with, like, new players. So, yeah, so we'll see. I can't tell you everything, but basically she's crazy. She's, like, the big bad evil mastermind, and she, this was, like, maybe the 4th installment in the series. And Sarah is, like, dead, but she's actually still controlling everything from behind the scenes because she, like, planted seeds in everyone's heads that they have to, like, you know, be separated into categories, and, like, she's still manipulating Elliot. Elliot's always been manipulated by her because they're siblings. But yeah, I love that story so much. Maybe one day I'll, like, put it somewhere because it's so good. It's really good. Hi, Len. Len knows what I'm talking about. She looks like me. Oh my god. That's freaky because she's awful. But thank you. Oh, thank you, Len. Yeah, this one, I just saw this meme and wanted to, you know, make something pretty cool with my friends. the most Lencore thing ever. He's like, I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. Oh wait, why wasn't this in my lore playlist? It should have been. We'll get there though. Honey, I'm Home. This was from yet another different story game. Where this character with the long hair, again, my long-haired characters are always evil. Except for me, okay? Okay, so so her name is Sun, and she comes off as like very sweet and soft and genuine, and she just wants everyone to be happy and make friends. But behind the scenes, she's crazy. She's so crazy. She literally tried to frame someone for murder. She got one character to kill another character, and she was not like incriminated at all. She made friends with the character just to use her as a meat shield, essentially. She's insane. This is about her. Flash warning. Major flash warning. I should have said that last time too. My bad.
God returned with an object of his hand. There's so many things that you'll never understand. So come to me, we can change night into day. You'll hold my hand so you never go astray. God is the word that of Father. A spider breaching with poison on its lips. To get out of here is to promise me a kiss. The abandonment of scenery. In my love mother. Don't remember it, don't reject it. So with the noise of the dead and a halo over my head. At last, honey, I'm home. Three voices down the hall alone. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. Say hello, honey, I'm home. Three voices down the hall alone. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see.
I want to explain this at the end. So essentially this person was working for, like, they're on like a death game show essentially, and this person is one of like the crew that like works for the show. She managed somehow to get this person to the side and make a deal with them. And this person is insane, by the way. And she made a deal with them. And she was like, hey, why don't you make a, this coin thing that tells a player that they have to kill someone else or something. And if someone doesn't die, then you can take off my arm. You can take my whole arm. And he was like, hell yeah. So that deal was made, but she succeeded. Someone did die, and it was because of what she did. So yeah, she's insane. She was really, really crazy. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm really proud of that animatic too. It's really good. It's a good one. Yeah, this one should have been in lore, but it's pretty short anyway.
Fukona girl, Fukona girl. If you wanna flame me, let's see what's inside. Fukona girl, Fukona girl. 'Cause pretty girls can never die.
She's just trying to be pretty. I was being edgy as usual. You know, blood everywhere. The broken halo, of course. But Fragment turns around and gives you a big smile. That's all. That's all that is. It's all okay. This should be in lore too, I think. I think that should also go in lore. De-traumatizing my OCs. Yeah, so very clearly you could see what happened there, right? Like, I was like, oh yay, de-traumatizing my OCs, and I was like goofing around and stuff, but then Fragment was like, you're gonna goof about this? You're gonna goof around about this? No, you're not allowed to until you can actually make it happen. That's what she was saying, I'm pretty sure. This one's good.
I had a lot of things to do today, but you know what I did instead? I took a nap. It was a very good nap.
It's a good one. That's true. I do that all the time. Oh yeah, this is the last one, I think, that we haven't seen.
Would look just like you.
Puta! Reki! Oh, I love all of them. My boy. Yay! Drawing the OG girl? No, well, that wasn't the OG girl. De-traumatized. Yeah, well, whatever. Never mind. Whatever. But yeah, this one was just about all the characters I love the most in media, because I relate to all of them so hard. But yeah, that's all the animatics I've ever made. I believe we went through all of them. I think my favorite one that I've made might be, I think it's Trader. Trader is probably my favorite. Honey, I'm Home is good, but I fully colored this and edited it. Like, the full color is hard to do in an animatic. Animation's hard. Yeah. I just want to watch it again because it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, Death Game Land. Yes. Oh, man. Man, I do miss Death Game sometimes. Though this whole story game was just called Death Game, but it was fire, man. It was so good. Big kudos to Edgy Boyle Jaden for that one. You guys should go follow him on YouTube. That's his channel right there. It's just Edgy Boyle Jaden. Very good. He's a very talented person. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you learned something. I hope you side with me now. Or if not, at least I hope you have a more round understanding of why I'm not allowing us to recombine. Because I've been trying to kind of ignore this problem and not really tell you my side of things because I thought that my animatics would be enough. But clearly it hasn't been. So hopefully me describing more of my perspective helped slightly, with understanding. I do have a Discord. I definitely do. Please feel free to join. I can, hold on. I'll go get it for you. I'll put it in the chat. 1 second. I'll do the hard work for you. I got this. There you go. You got it. For anyone on YouTube, I'll put it in that chat as well. Not even close to signing with you, even less now. Les, hey! Oh, you're just... Man, I really tried. But I just genuinely don't believe that it's in our best interest. I think that if it happens, then your precious fragment will also end up being very hurt. So, I think that there's gotta be another way. And maybe we can find it, but I don't think it's recombining. And I think that Fragment really needs to figure out her own path in life in order for us to move on as people. So yeah. Thank you all very much for joining. Please treat yourselves and others with kindness, okay? And please join the Discord if you can. Please drop a follow or a like or a subscribe if you're on YouTube. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh yeah, wait, let me see if I can rate anybody. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Ellie Roquette. Oh my gosh, let's go raid Ellie Roquette. I love her. So Ellie Roquette is prior, well I used to stream on Irium, but I think she still streams on Irium, but she's awesome. She's so bubbly and cute. And you should totally go say hello to her and say epic raid and spam with white hearts. Say epic raid and spam with white hearts. Yay, I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please treat yourselves and others with kindness, like I said. And let's go raid Ellie. Yay! Go, go. Okay. I love you all. Have a good day, everyone at YouTube. I'll see you next time.